Going on, everyone? Back at you with another video. Got a little bit of something for you. This one here is something that I tweaked a little bit. I got the recipe from Doucette, and I believe it's Remington James or Jones. I don't remember the last part, but basically I took their recipe, tweaked it a little bit, and tried to drop the calories in it as low as I could to get you more bang for your buck. Just because, I'm still trying to transition a little bit of the fat that I have left to the muscle. But what we have here is something that's the equivalent of probably 50 or 60 calories per cup. Of ice cream. So let me give you a little breakdown real quick. What do we have? What we have is 350 grams of strawberries. We have two servings of bone broth protein. This stuff is cool. It's something that my fiance found. It's got some collagen in it. If you're in a situation like me where you were really overweight at one point, like I said before, I was 386 pounds at my biggest. Possibly it could have been bigger than that, but I don't even know. That was just, when I got weighed and knew how much I was, and was way too big. But anyway, we have, let me get back to it, the bone broth protein shake, which is really good. Like I said, it's adding you the collagen. Now the cool thing about this stuff is when it gets cold, it also thickens up a little bit. But we have 2 servings of that, which is 90 calories a serving. It also gives you 20 or 21 grams of protein. So it's a big bang for your buck with the protein calorie thing. We also have one package, an entire pack of fat-free, sugar-free pudding mix. The instant stuff. Sounds like a lot, but take a look at the back of the packages. That's something you end up doing a lot of when you're trying to lose the weight. And if you take a look at the back of what I just told you, it is 30 calories a serving, and there's 4 servings in a box. So 120 calories for the whole box of fat-free, sugar-free pudding. So you add that in here, adds flavor, thickens it up. The next thing we have is 1 serving of Anabolic strawberry cream protein shake from GNC. 20 or 21 grams of protein for 110 calories. I mean, that's another big bang for your buck right there. And it's, delicious. So why not? You got your cream and strawberry. The next one is sugar-free Hershey syrup. 2 servings of it. This is another great one because 2 servings is 4 tablespoons and it's only 20 calories. That's another good one. That's a bang for your buck. Now, sometimes I'll add a few calories at the end just because if you know how it works, companies get away with rounding labels down. Normally, you see something like this, it may actually be a higher number. So you want to add a little bit at the end. So next we have 2 servings of xanthan gum, 2 grams. The next one that I have is PB Fit. This one's good. I found it. It's just like PB2. 70 calories per serving and a good chunk of protein. So we have 2 of those. Gives it a little more thickness and a little bit of flavor. We also have some Smuckers sugar-free maple syrup. 2 servings of that, 20 calories. Can't beat it. Gives you a little more sweetness. The next thing we got is 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk. It's only 30 calories a cup. 2 cups of that, give it a little bit of creaminess, and we got to add some kind of liquid to thicken it up. After that, I took the equivalent of 3 cups of ice and threw all this stuff into the Ninja, and then added 4 cups of, blended it up. It started to get thick. I added 4 more cups of water and blended it more. Thickened up a lot, and you need to keep an eye on it, because what will happen is, because of the xanthan gum, it stretches it out, gets it very voluminous and airy. It aerates it. The more xanthan gum you add, the more it's going to fluff up. But yeah, basically after all that, letting it freeze, we end up with the equivalent of, I don't know, it was a giant brick, and I'm shaving off of it, trying to get, some cups of ice cream. But after I'm done, after all it's said and done, it's probably 11 or 12, it could be more than that, cups of ice cream. Now, it's not Ben & Jerry's. It's not going to be your local soft serve, but again, the name of the game is low calorie, high volume. We want to try and get as much as we can for as little calories as possible, which is why I mentioned doing the sugar-free Jell-O, things like that. Another good one is the fat-free or sugar-free light Cool Whip. One that we found when we were looking the other night is some fat-free Ready Whip, and that stuff's only 5 calories a serving. Serving size is 2 tablespoons. Can't beat that. Throw that on top of some sugar-free Jell-O. 10 calories, and you got yourself a nice little dessert. And you don't even gotta stop there. You can eat, what? 10. And that's only 100 calories. Now, you may want to add a few more, like I said. So maybe closer to like 130 calories, but still 10 of that. What I just said. Or 1 Oreo. It's all about how you do it. Low calorie, high volume. And that's how you get the weight off. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff, just so you can see the final product. And what we have here is a giant bowl of chocolatey goodness that's melting, so I'm going to have to throw it back in the freezer. But, yeah, check it out. Does not look bad at all. I had Corey try some. She liked it. I told her to be honest with me, but, taste is subjective. Some people can't really do the sugar-free stuff like that, but to hell with them, I say. If you're gonna bitch about, oh, that stuff's gonna give you cancer or whatever, and then shove sugar in your face, I mean, really? Really? But anyway, there you go. You can do whatever you want with it when you're done. It gets really thick. You can do a protein shake. I mean, honestly, the end product is not very calorie heavy at all. It's 800 calories, 900 calories. Just giving it a quick glance. So, but yeah, I broke it all down, told you how many servings of everything that's here. Now it's just up to you to make it. I can't do that part for you. Another good thing you could do, Corey just got me some popsicle things. Ninja Turtle popsicles. What up, Donatello? He's my favorite. And I'm going to put my next batch, I'm going to put some of that in them and have some popsicles. And them popsicles are probably going to be like 10 calories. Like a 10 calorie popsicle. Can't beat that, man. And it's got protein in it. It's actually got protein, and it's going to be the highest per gram thing you're going to find in here. It's going to have some fiber too. So, I mean, it's got it all. Of course, you're going to have some natural sugars from the strawberries, but nothing added. Nothing added. Everything is sugar-free, like I said. So, the only thing you can do from here is take it, run with it, and hopefully it helps you out. Just one of the things I'm going to be adding to the plethora of menu items that you need to check out. But until then, keep losing. Let me know what you think.